While in the Rover cinematic there were tons. He meant that in all the places in the game, the max like same place for farming. Oh, I see. Oh, you mean in the cutscene, right? Dynasty Warriors levels of like mobs, like tacit discourse, just like swarming. Yeah. I would love a swarm mode. I would love a swarm, like defend the flag or something. I would love a swarm mode. Full on Dynasty Warriors, waves, and like each wave you get more and more tacit discords coming to you, but like the more and more, the stronger and stronger they get as well. Yeah. So like the first wave is like 5 of like level 10, 10s or 20s or whatever it is. Second wave is like 10, 20, that sort of waves of that. That would be a pretty cool, fun game mode. I would love that. And even better, I'm actually thinking of like from Warframe. In fact, they have this in Duet Night Abyss, I'm assuming. I'm thinking Warframe, where you've got to defend this one thing. You and 2 others defending from all the mobs, and they get progressively more and harder. If that could be a fantastic co-op mode, survival mode. Yes, survival mode. That would be a fantastic co-op mode. Guys, imagine you and 2 others. Like, say it could be like a location like this. You've got like a thing in the middle, right? And you've got like mobs coming from all different locations. You've got like defend bridges or whatever. Like, keep defending, keep pumping out the damage. You can't let any of them in there. It won't help with farming though. No echo drop. No. Right, JLJ. This is what they do in Warframe, right? You don't really get any drops from the waves, but every time you clear a wave, you get like a bit of reward. And I think it's every 5 waves? I think it's every 5 waves, right? Every 5 waves, they have like a special bigger reward. Corpus defense missions? I mean, they just have like defense missions in general. Yeah. Warframe's defense missions are fun. They are incredibly fun. I really enjoy them. Yeah, and then acolytes will start coming. No, but yeah, guys, what do you think? Like, think about this. Like I said, there's something, you've got an open area like this. Maybe they've got like bridges over here, got some other things. Have like an area where you've got to defend it. There's like something in the middle that you have to defend. You're in there with a team of 3, 1 and 2 others of you and 2 others. And wave after wave after wave, and the waves get progressively more mobs, stronger mobs, more and more. Destiny 2, yes, I've played Destiny 2, and I think I know what you're talking about, and yes, it's like that. But I think Warframe had it first. That's why I'm referring to Warframe. That would be pretty cool. If you want to put it into like more Call of Duty type thing, it's kind of like Call of Duty zombie mode. You know, Call of Duty zombie mode, like zombie defense. That would be pretty cool. I'd like that. And then every now and then, JLJ, you just gave me an idea. Every second or third wave or whatever, or maybe 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave, and every 5th wave, a boss comes out. It could be it's a random boss. It could be an Inferno Rider. It could be a Tempest Mephis. It could be a Lioness of Glory. It could be whatever it is. And then every time, the further you get in there, maybe instead of 1 boss, the next time on the 10th wave, 2 bosses, and they're stronger. Wave 15, 3 bosses, and they're stronger. 20, 4 bosses, and they're stronger. Yeah, banana, exactly. Yes. PSO2, I don't know about that. But if it's like that, then yeah, let's bring it in. Until you die. Exactly. Guys, imagine if they bring that in. That would be sick. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They get stronger, and when I mean stronger, like imagine like the first wave is like level 3 of the hologram. The second wave, 2 of them, and they're both at level 4. Third wave, they're all at level 5. 5th wave, they're all at level 6. You are dying. You are like guaranteed dead on that one. Guaranteed dead. But it'd be fun. It would be fun. And if you die, you won't get anything. If you die, you don't get the rewards from... So say you get to... This is how they do it in Warframe, if I remember correctly. You get to level 5, you clear that, you get those rewards guaranteed. You get to level 10, you clear that, you get those rewards guaranteed. 15, you get like some rewards built up from waves 11, 12, 13, 14, and that's kept in like in a safe type thing, but they don't pay out. If you die, on the 15th wave there, then you lose everything. What do you think of the card game? I've not played it yet. I don't know. They should introduce AI boss which can predict players' moves, then we'll be cooked. Eventually, maybe they can introduce one boss that can do that, but not right now. I think right now for the holograms, I think the bosses are pretty fun already. Free-to-play hearing this would go ballistic? Why? It's possible to defeat level 6 holograms with free-to-play characters, and there's 3 of you playing at the same time, so you're not having to switch out, but there's 3 of you, so it shouldn't be that more difficult. Need more bosses that can parry like Human Scar. True, we do. Sounds like the first co-op event, but longer, and to be fair, players would complain because they only want to get rewards and be done with it. Again, we can't allow this game, or other games to be fair, like any of these games, like Genshin, Honkai Star, we can't allow these games to be held back by the laziest of players. Those players are selfish. If there's a game mode in there, it's there for players that want to be in. And I'm saying, with the rewards, I am not saying that the rewards should pay out Astrite. I think the rewards should pay out tuners. Well, a few tuners. And echo tubes. And echo boxes. That's the kind of thing that I'm thinking for rewards. But for Astrite, no. That would literally break the game. So I don't agree with that. If that's what you're thinking, if that's what you thought I was saying, no. But then even then, free-to-play players could still just as easily play through waves 1 through 5, 5 through 10, 10 till 15. Maybe that 15 to 20 would be where they might get difficult, but still, I think that's a good thing. About to go off on tuners again? I've already been there, man. I've already been there. We're not talking about it. I'm just saying, we're just talking about possible game mode, a co-op game mode they can introduce into the game would be really, really cool. I think it's a really good idea. The more sets we get, the lower the chance that we might actually getting something we want in the merging system. Yeah. I do think the batch merging system needs to have 2, if not 3, significant upgrades. Because honestly, guys, in terms of like the merge system, Genshin has a better merge system than Wuthering Waves right now. It just does. Right now, the merge system in Genshin is literally better than Wuthering Waves. And if you think that it's not, I'm sorry, you're just coping. Right. On the databank here, when you go to the merge, first of all, they should just get rid of this. First of all, get rid of this. Just go directly to this. No one's doing 5 at a time. Everyone's doing like multiple. Here, just get rid of. Just go straight into this. Then at this point here, they should allow you to choose which sets. You have to choose 2. They have to allow you to choose 2, and they can't be the same set. But the thing is, though, like, say for example, they always put the 2 sets to be the same, right? 1 second, let me show you what I mean. So if I go to the boxes, where's the box? Down here. You see up here, you can choose. If I use one here, you can choose one of these boxes. You can choose if it's either Lingering Tunes or Rejuvenating Glow, Sierra Gale, Freezing Frost, Void Thunder, Molten Rip, blah 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 blah. They have like those 2 sets set. Like those are always the same set. What I'm saying is that they should allow you to, in the databank, batch merge. At this point here, with these 2, you have to select one set of something and another set of something else. It has to be a different set. That's the way they still have the 50-50 thing going on. Then select all. This has got a cap. 1 second. It's got a cap here of 100. Remove the cap. I think they should remove the cap. You feel like too little because the main set selector will be literally useless. It's the same thing. I'm just thinking from the boxes, really. I choose 3 tacit fields. Oh, so you mean like 4? So 2. I don't think 3. At least 2 tacit fields. So a possible of 4. So maybe Rejuvenating Glow and Moonlit, and then on the other one it's Sierra Gale and another one. So maybe 4. I can capitulate to that. Still, I think we need to narrow it down. Yeah, because having this cap here of being 100 is so annoying. But some tacit fields have similar sets. I mean, this is just ideas at the moment, you know? We need to narrow this down, because right now it's way too much, in my opinion. Again, we're getting to that point which I said, and Walker, we were talking about this, and I told you as well, the more sets we get, the more RNG we're getting, and the worse this is going to become. I'm saying it's getting to that point already. So I'm just saying, like, this is gonna get worse and worse and worse with the more sets we get. We need to get ahead of this. Yeah? First of all, remove this. Just go straight into this. Here, allow you to choose 2 different sets, or, to Walker's point, 2 different tacit field sets. So like 2 here and 2 here. So a technical possible 4. Okay? I think that's fair. And then remove the cap. No cap. No capes. No caps. I think those 3 changes would be fair. And I think if they implement those 3 changes, I think the batch merge system would be pretty good. I think it would be pretty good if they just do that. I think it's fair. We should add this to feedback? Yes, you all should. And you should tell everyone else to add it to feedback too. I said this the other day. Yeah, I quote unquote complain about things. I'm not complaining. I am. What I'm doing is I'm critiquing. I'm offering what I see as positive, constructive feedback. And when I say it's my job to point this out, to complain, I don't just mean me as a content creator. I mean me as a player. It's all of our jobs. It's my job. It's your job. It's everyone's job to complain about these things, to let them know what we like, what we don't like, and then tell others to do the same. Because that way, if I have this idea, guys, did you have the idea? Did you think about these 3 things before I mentioned it? Like, if you did, cool, then we're on the same wavelength. But if you didn't, now you do. If you agree, then I've made my voice count for 2 people. And it makes it more likely that that kind of thing is going to be implemented in the future. We should all talk to each other. We need to talk to each other. And that's our jobs. Like, we all put it in the feedback, and that's to tell Kuro. But we should also just talk to each other online. Say, I think this would be a good idea. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll get on with that. Or I think, nah, maybe that's not there. And then, like me and Walker just had a conversation, I said we can just choose any 2 sets, and he said maybe that might be a little bit too close. So maybe like 2 tacit fields. I was like, all right, yeah, I can get on board with that. So instead of 2 sets, maybe 4 sets, like 2 tacit fields there, a tacit field here, tacit field there, and then we have this conversation. I mean, we're just having a conversation, you know? When I say stuff, I get flamed for complaining. Yeah, but that's you, Bitex, because you are a massive bit. Yeah, I get the same thing as well. I get the same thing in my comment section all the time of people saying, he's just always complaining. I'm like, no, I'm providing positive feedback, constructive feedback from my experience of playing over 3 decades worth of games. And I want to let you guys know. And then if you agree, then you can put it in the feedback. If you disagree, then we can have a conversation. And it's like pushing the conversation forward. I'm not putting my opinion out there for Kuro to see here. I'm putting that in the feedback. I'm putting my opinion out there for you to listen to, for you to think, that sounds good, or nah, maybe not. We're just having a conversation, you know? That's all it is. Again, remove this, go straight to this, 2 sets, or 2 tacit field sets, so 2, total of 4 possible outcomes there, and then remove the cap, and that's it. Batch merge fixed. And I don't think it's too hard, and I don't think it's too unreasonable.